All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice Too Easy. Guys, if you're new here, take a second, hit the subscribe button. If you've been here, guys, please, 5 seconds of your time, give me a thumbs up, comment, anything. Only takes a couple seconds. One of the best things you can do to support me, and it really helps my channel out, okay? And lastly, if you want to join the Discord server, we are killing it. We're making a lot of money in there. We have won every single fucking night. It's sickening. I'm on fire right now. I ain't gonna say it's always gonna be like that, but right now I'm on fire. A lot of people in there, a lot of people making money, cooking up slips. And tonight starts basketball, god damn it. So we'll be in there cooking up parlays and things like that. So if you want all the player props, live bets, parlays, join the Discord, okay? Link in the pinned comment and in the description. All right, let's review yesterday, which was Monday Night Football night. We'll review the football games and we'll get into the basketball stuff. I want to give a full disclaimer though before I get into everything. I do not bet basketball straights or spreads. It's very rare. I am betting one tonight, but that's a rare thing. I simply believe that basketball is the hardest sport to bet money lines and spreads on. I think my reasoning and even my past history throughout all the bets, I just don't believe that there's many successful cappers doing baseball spreads and straights. The parlays are very profitable in basketball. The player props are very profitable in basketball. And I'm going to talk about why before I get into the video. I just want to get a disclaimer for the season so you guys know why I'm not doing straights and reviewing game slates. The reason being is, first things first, I believe that basketball is the hardest sport to bet straights and spreads on because at any night, one player in basketball can change the entire game. In football, you need that whole damn team. I don't care if your quarterback's popping off. If your line can't block, he's getting sacked, he's getting killed. If your receiver's popping off, but the quarterback ain't throwing to him or he's versus locked, there's just one player does not truly change the game. It's a team. On baseball, one batter, even if he hits a home run every time he's up to bat, cannot win a whole damn game. It takes the whole team, and it takes pitching, and it takes a bullpen, and there's a lot that goes into it. Basketball, your spread can get cooked by one player having a good night. And when you have this many talented men on a team playing their hearts out and really competitive, basketball players are competitive as fucking shit. When they all get on a team, one player changes everything. I think it's almost impossible to be good at betting money lines and spreads in basketball. On top of that, guys, you guys know I believe that sports books and these very powerful people with money are in cahoots with players and coaches. In my opinion, basketball is the most corrupt sport when it comes to gambling and betting on. That's just my personal opinion. And all throughout history, when you look at players who have been paid to shred points or tilt the game in a certain favor or miss shots or do certain things or meet certain requirements, all throughout history, the number one sport that gets targeted is basketball. And a lot of these players, the fourth man, the fifth man, the bench players who don't make that big bag like the all-stars do, the pay gap in basketball is insane. When that happens, it's very easy to go to that player, reach out to him, make a deal, and have him shed points or do things that he shouldn't do to sway the game to go a certain way. Because of that, and even the coaches. So because of that, I just don't like betting on basketball straights or spreads. That's just my full disclaimer on it. I think it is too damn gambly. In baseball, there's a clear pitching advantage. There's a clear bullpen advantage. There's a clear lefty versus righty versus pitch mix advantage. You can decipher what team should win and how the spread should go. In football, there is a clear offense and defense advantage. There is a clear, we have an all-star running back. They have a weak running defense. There is a clear advantage here. There's clear advantages. In basketball, yes, a team can be better, but one player pops off and it's cooked. One player decides to shred points, it's cooked. I just don't like it. So that's my disclaimer, okay, guys? And you don't have to agree with it, but a lot of you guys are here to watch me and get my picks. I just want to let you know my opinion on basketball, player props, and parlays. And the reason why is the star players have too much motherfucking money to be bought or swayed to do anything. You can't go to LeBron and ask him to shed points. He has more money than the person asking him to. You can't go to Steph Curry, Cat, all these guys who are Ant-Man and tell them to shed point. They're going to look at you like you fucking crazy. You wouldn't even approach them. So the stars will typically perform. The starting players, the starting 2, 3, the top 2, 3 guys, they're gonna perform. So you can rely on them to consistently, you can kind of guess what they're going to do. So parlays are very good and player props are very good. Straights and spreads, my personal opinion, stay away from them. Okay, sorry for that rant. Let's review football yesterday. We go 6 wins, 2 losses. Should have been 7 wins, 1 loss. These fucking Cardinals somehow beat the Chargers. 6-2 though, still very good. I am What I'm doing to football right now, bending them over, inserting it, then putting belt to ass when I'm done. I mean, I'm just killing football right now, man. I killed baseball. I killed football. Let's hope basketball keeps up the same steam. We'll see how it goes. But you see what I mean? Like, so easy to predict the overs and the unders and the spreads. Basketball, man, fuck that. Even the over-under in basketball can be swayed by one player popping off, and they're so talented and competitive. There's always going to be that one popping off. I just don't like it. All right, anyways, player props today, guys. Let's tap into it. First things first. Luke Cornett for the Celtics. Under 5.5 points. Fucking bum. On top of that, the Knicks are fourth in the league versus center points allowed. So I don't trust him to do much. All last year he had a 67% hit rate, 20, 70, 80, 10. 100 his last 5. I know he's versus good teams, but tonight he's versus them Knicks. And wow, these Knicks look solid. So I'm going to be on Luke Cornett under 5.5 points. Next, Mike Conley over 2.5 boards. Why wouldn't you? You know, why would you not? They give up the Lakers give up a lot of rebounds to the point guard anyways. Mike Conley's been hitting this line. He hits it more than he doesn't. Last 20 games, so he just started getting boards last season. So I think he continues at this. I don't see why he wouldn't. And the Lakers aren't huge. So I like him to get over 2.5 boards at plus money. It's free. LeBron James over 24.5 points. First game of the season. He don't want to come out here and look like a slouch. He hits this a lot. Hit his last 5 games. And head-to-head versus the Timberwolves. He's hit this twice. I mean, it was last year, but I don't care. So I trust LeBron to come out here and have a good game. So over 24.5 points sounds good to me. Over 7.5 assists also. Reason being is I think LeBron really tries to, it's first game of the season. He wants to get these guys going and facilitate the offense. So I see him coming out, making a lot of nice shots, getting his points, and then just divvying the ball up a lot too. Really just controlling the game. Lots of assists and lots of takes. He's either going to pass or he's going to score. Pass or score. It's going to be it's just going to be a LeBron clinic most likely. Plus they versus damn Timberwolves who have a great defense. So who else is going to do anything? So I think it's got to be LeBron making great passes and scoring tonight. Otherwise, he just get blown out, in my opinion. Lastly, Dante DiVincenzo, over 2.5 rebounds. What the fuck? Am I missing something here? I'm so confused by this line. I don't know if I'm missing something, but over 2.5 boards is free, in my opinion. I'm very confused by this. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that. I mean, hell, 6 the last time they played. So those are the player props I'm on today, guys. This is Outlier, by the way. It's in the description of the video. 7-day free trial. Tap into this. You will need this. If there's one sport you need it on more than any, I would say it's basketball, and then baseball, then football. You damn sure need this for basketball. It is like, it's crucial to be able to put together plays properly. Player props and parlays. You have to have Outlier. Okay, guys. So yeah, let's get into my only straight that I'm playing today. It's going to be the Knicks plus 5.5. Reason being is, guys, I think that the Knicks have secured, first things first, the cat trade. Tons of people hated it, made jokes about it. I think if you know basketball and if you really watch sports and understand how basketball works, you know that filled a key component that they needed. It was a perfect trade. And I think that this bridged the gap from making them a top 5 team to making them a top 3, if not 2 teams in the league. I think they're top 2 or 3 in the league now. I think they've bridged the gap between the Knicks, between the Celtics and themselves. And yeah, I mean, I if Cat has a good game, which I think he will, I'm sure him and Jalen are going to be locked in. 5.5 is too much. So give me the Knicks plus 5.5. I usually don't play straights, but I have high hopes for the Knicks. I'm a Knicks fan myself, so I have high hopes for them this year. And I'll take a shot with a straight on this one. But I do stay away from straights. I don't typically play them. So my plays today, what I actually ended up playing as a whole, are this. Knicks plus 5.5, minus 110. Luke Cornett under 5.5 points. Dante DiVincenzo over 2.5 boards. LeBron James 7.5 assists. LeBron James 24.5 points. And Mike Conley over 2.5 boards. That's the plays for tonight, guys. I've already shared them with the Discord. If you want like parlays and live plays and things like that, which I will be posting probably quite a few parlays tonight, tap into the Discord for those. Link in the description and in the pinned comment. Let's get out here. Let's get a bag. Let's continue this heater we're on. I know I don't bet like a lot of cappers. I don't go deep into the stats and deep into the statistics and view 5 past years and all this nonsense that I think is just bullshit to make you sound smarter than you actually are and can make you overthink into a bad bet. I use common sense sports betting. I'm not a sharp. I don't believe in all this fucking goofy nonsense voodoo magic these folks talk about. I just go with logic. I go with bets that make sense. Do they suck versus the center? Bet the center. Do they suck versus the running back? Bet the running back. It's like I use the most simplest logic, and I continue to outperform almost any capper I see on YouTube. So tap in, let's get a bag, let's get out here and let's crack these folks.